After I was diagnosed, nothing could convince me that I was going to live. Nothing.
I was actually just lost.
I was very sad because cancer for me is death.
These three people suffer from a rare blood cancer called chronic myelogenous leukemia, or CML. They live far from Seattle, in 3 different African nations, and it's likely that none of them would be alive today if not for the Max Foundation, tucked away in this modest office in Wallingford.
We are the organization that's dedicated to bringing access to really life-saving cancer treatment to patients in lower-income countries.
Pat GARCIA-GONZALEZ is co-founder and CEO of the Max Foundation. The organization is named after someone very special.
Max was a child from Argentina who was diagnosed with exactly this type of leukemia when he was 14. He was my stepson.
When Max was diagnosed with CML 2 decades ago, a bone marrow transplant was the only hope.
We launched a worldwide search for a bone marrow match. We never found a match, and so Max lived 2.5 years with CML and passed away when he was 17.
Pat wanted to share what she'd learned trying to save her son, so began the Max Foundation as an informational website. She was soon overwhelmed with emails from all over the world, pleading for help.
I'd like to thank the Max Foundation for this opportunity.
Then, in 2001, new life-saving drugs became available to treat CML. They turned a fatal disease into a chronic illness. The Max Foundation's new mission? Get these drugs to patients in neglected countries.
So I think the sort of magic thing that happens with our work is that you have this devastated moment when somebody's told they have cancer, then they're told there's a drug not in their country, but then they're told there's an organization that's going to bring it and give it to you.
So now back to Africa, where this story started. For the past several years, the Max Foundation has held workshops in Africa, such as this one here in Marrakesh, Morocco. The idea is to bring patient advocates together so they can share their stories, hone their leadership skills, and then return to their home countries to build awareness and hopefully save lives.
The medical principal's wife had CML.
Meet just 3 delegates who owe their lives to the Max Foundation. Gershon from Accra, Ghana, contractor, husband and father of 5, diagnosed 8 years ago. Ferdinand of Nairobi, Kenya, a 12-year survivor. He quit a bank job to work full-time on CML advocacy. And Bahija from Marrakesh, Morocco. Wife, mother, teacher, writer. She's been living with CML for 16 years.
I consider myself that I was very lucky because I had good treatment in time, and that's why I am okay now. I can have a normal life.
But huge barriers exist for patients in developing countries. Awareness, access to the meds, and monitoring, just to name a few. Then there's the cost.
I cannot afford $3,000 a month. Even $500 a month, I cannot afford it.
The cost of these products is very, very monumental. Tens of thousands of dollars a year.
Impossible for impoverished people who might earn just a few dollars a day. But the Max Foundation gets the meds for free.
The drug that we help people get access to is donated by the companies. We manage that distribution and make sure that we link the drug to the patient.
In 20 years, the Max Foundation has evolved and grown, now at work in 85 countries. One Seattle organization, saving countless lives.
To me, the Max Foundation is basically a mother. It's a mother to me. I'm a child of the Max Foundation, and I believe there is no better way to describe the relationship.
The Max Foundation is, to me and to a lot of people, an expression of hope. It is hope. It is life.
Clearly, the spirit of a boy named Max lives on. His legacy, new life and hope.
I know he would be proud. I feel him very close.
Watch CityStream Thursday nights at 7 on the Seattle channel, or get video on demand and podcast anytime at seattlechannel.org.